What is up, fellow heroes and villains? Today I got something special. This is going to be episode 4, and we are going to do something I'm going to name Home Invasions. So I figured I've already showed you a couple rooms in this base of mine, but it's about 4 in the morning. No one's on. I'm gonna, show you my base here, give you a little tour, and then I'm just gonna use the teleporter, and we're just gonna randomly pop into people's bases that they've given me permission to. Like just randomly, we'll just invade some homes. You know what? In fact, let's see here. We'll invade the homes as dark side in the middle of the night, and just check out some houses. Maybe they're empty, maybe they're full. Who knows? But it'll be interesting, hopefully. But this here is my base. This is my very first base I ever made. The theme is basically this is my character's house. It's called Blazing Pillar. It's in the park in Gotham, on top of the one of the pillars of Hades. That nice little iconic spot. Hence the name, Blazing Pillar. And I just kind of went with a nice little luxurious theme here. Basically made it, you know, like my character's home. This is the living area. Back when I used to smoke, I don't really smoke anymore. 5 years sober, but it's still there. I got some tunes over here next to the piano. I play a lot of billiards in real life, so this was a must. I got some pets that generally don't blow up my property. I have another base where it's full of pets that do blow up property, so I'll give you a chance. Oh, never mind. That dude just set my cat's ass on fire. I made use of the Mystic theme early on in the game. Like I said, this was my very first base when bases came out, so it's got a lot of the older items and just items throughout the years. This here's my armory area. I'm not super extensive with armories. These are all I have, just these 4 armories. I got my tank, my DPS. This is my single target, and this is my hybrid. I'll go upstairs first, where you've seen a little bit of that already. Got my broker room, my kitchen. Put a lot of work into like dividing these rooms up. I'm an artist in real life, so I made a nice little art room. And then, of course, you've all seen my personal office from my very first video. And then we'll go down to the blazing part of the blazing pillar. Some of you might already know this base. It's been featured on a couple of the base channels, a couple of my friends in the base community, but not much has changed actually since the last time. A few people have toured it, but I've been building other bases. This one's pretty full at the moment. But yeah, like I had this whole mystic item theme here, and magic portal, and lava, lots of lava. Got an interrogation room over here. And then every place has got to have a bathroom. So I have a built-in shower. Gotta zoom way in for this. I got a built-in shower right there. We got some dividing vines for privacy, and then here's the bathroom. I'd like to say one of the nicest bathrooms in DC, but And then this right here, you guys will recognize from the thumbnail. This is my character's bedroom. Conveniently got guns and ammunition right next to my bed, as it should be. And collectibles. I wish we could get more of these. It's been years since we got these. I would love to have the rest of the main characters. But yeah, that right there, that is pretty much my very first base. Like I said, I started this one when that base DLC came out years and years and years ago. It's pretty, I think it's only missing 100 items. It's pretty much full. But we will go over to the teleporter here. And let's see, we'll just pick at random. We won't do that one. That's my brother-in-law's. He doesn't even play anymore. All right, we'll go here. I don't think this person plays anymore either. Let's find out. And it looks like we have a somewhat empty base. If any of you guys would like me to invade your homes in the middle of the night, all you gotta do is just add money to your base permissions, and maybe I'll randomly pick one of you guys and raid your base in the middle of the night. Put you on this channel. This is something I like to do on my downtime when I got everything done. I generally like to just look at people's builds and get ideas, or sometimes they're really good and sometimes they don't. This person doesn't have a teleporter, so we're gonna have to do the old school method. Let's go right back to my base. We're gonna pick another one here, see if we can find a little bit better, more full one. And that sounds good. All right. Obviously a Batman fan. And spying on people in Gotham. That's cool. A little bit creepy, but okay. And he's got a penguin attack. I'm Darkseid, man. You don't want to mess with me. Come back here, penguin. He has no idea who I am. Or maybe he does, and that's why he attacked me. He stands no chance. Alright, we got a little love-making area. And a giant fish. Kind of random. And a crash plane. Helicopter. I love these hive items. They're kind of hard to get, actually. Alright, well, I didn't notice a teleporter. Maybe there was one and I wasn't paying attention. Oh, yep, there we go. Right in the beginning. He's even got a sign. Hey, teleporter. All right, cool. All right, we'll do one more. Hopefully we get a good one. You know what? I think Omega does decorate. I could be wrong, though. Omega, if you're out there and you watch this, hey, man. You better not let us down on this. I probably picked the one base he hasn't really decorated yet. I know he does have a couple that he's got decorated, but this one looks like a dud. He's got a lot of armories, that's for sure. Like I know one of his bases, he's maxed. Like he's one of those style guys. Yeah, he didn't put anything into this base really. Well, that's 3 duds in a row. I figure I'll be doing this a few times here and there. Maybe we'll get to the point where I'll just be going down the list. That way we don't get duplicates or duds. But as it is, it's 3 bases that really don't have a whole lot. All right, what do you say? One more? Nope. I'm. We don't want to do a league haul. We'll just back up. I'll try to pick somebody I know. It's done. All right, we'll go to quick freezes base. This was one of my lieutenants of my original league way back 13 years ago. He was obviously ice. Also, I don't think he plays anymore, so there's no chance of him catching me creeping in his base in the middle of the night here. That's the most awkward thing, is to be creeping around in bases and catch somebody in their base. And it's happened many times. I just sneak up on someone when they're standing there, AFK. I definitely like the mix of ice and water. This is actually the only base style I do not have. It was this one and the fortress, but they recently gave us the fortress. For those of you that don't know, it was a nice little code that they had given us for this whole last little Supergirl thing that happened. You only get it for one character though. But yep, that was very awesome. I'm working on decorating that currently. I haven't put a whole lot into it yet, but I got plans. Take that. Oh look, what do you know? Omega beams didn't work. It never works anymore. Oh, I just took out all of his statues. All right, well, let's keep it interesting next time. You know, those of you that see this video, if you're into bases and you like building bases, make sure you add me. Just add me to your base permissions. You didn't even give me permissions to access this stuff. That was kind of rude. Uh, but yeah, just add me to your permissions, and next time I decide to invade some homes, it may be your base that you see me creeping in. So that's all. Just a little fun video. Thought I'd show you one of my bases and a few other bases, and that will be about it for today. And make sure you add me, and at the same time, subscribe, please. Like if you want, if you like this content. Comment if you like this content. And until next time, keep those streets safe. Catch you all on the flip side.